I'm doing now what I thought I was going to do in my 20s.
You said it's the first time you've been in the city?
In the city, I've been in for doctors and hospitals, but just for something for me since 1984 or 1985.
Wow, this is a real adventure.
I'm a country mouse looking at everything.
That's great, though. It's fun.
It's
now you're going
fun.
to have to come in more often, maybe.
It can be overwhelming when you're disabled in the city and you're with a walker or in a wheelchair. People tend not to see you. They'll walk right into you. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I find the age discrimination a lot, all the time now.
Oh, yeah. I get that at doctors, and I'm here alone. I don't need anybody. I used to read my father's medical journals, so talk to me.
When you were young, did you think about when you were going to get older at all, or anything like that, or not?
Yeah, I expected my life to go somewhat like my parents. I would get married, have children, be president of the PTA, do my, fundraising like my mother, and life didn't work out that way.
What happened?
I was in a very bad marriage, got divorced. My husband started getting abusive, and I did kick him out of the house. I don't regret the marriage because I have my kids. One of the things my mother would always say is, out of bad comes good.
So there's a silver lining there someplace,
Yeah,
right?
always. I was a single parent for 10 years. Met my husband in a sewer plant. I was working for the county. He was amazing, and I decided I would get married again. And I wound up having 7 operations the first 4 years of marriage and being diagnosed with lupus. So my life just stopped. It became doctors and hospitals and operations and medicine and tests. He took care of me for 30 years, never complained. John was my blessing.
I know a lot of people think when they get older, I know I've talked to young people and they go, well, they think life kind of stops, and it doesn't at all. It's like
Not at all.
It's like, a new chapter all the time.
Well, I'm doing now what I thought I was going to do in my 20s.
Really?
And couldn't, yeah. I'm president of my resident council. I love being able to solve problems. I love being able to go to directors and say, this is happening, could we do something?
Also, I know you've taken up painting.
I've always wanted to do it and have never been able to, and I love it. I volunteer. We go into an elementary school. My face is lighting up, and I have a first grade. I have a teacher that I'm working with. I read to them. We do pen pals.
You do pen pals?
We do pen pals.
So you actually write to
Oh, yeah.
So your life is really full.
Very full.
Yeah,
I'm very blessed.
You're talking about your book.
Yes.
You're working on a children's book.
Right now I'm writing I'm trying to write a children's book for the first grade. I'd like to give them a present. They always give me presents.
Oh, wow. So what's the storyline?
Well, I woke up one day and I had this feeling that there was this owl and he was important. And I just started writing these rhymes. And, one was, if he lived in a mouse house, he'd be too big. And the mother, is looking for him, and worried about him. And it's just a story of love that I wanted to give to them, that everybody finds where they belong.
It sounds like if it's good enough, we might have to get you published.
Oh, thank you.
Why not? Because there's a lot of first graders all over the world, right? Why not? You know how people can feel lonely, or they feel like they're not going to make it, or whatever. Do you have some advice you could give to all of us?
You have to realize that life is short and we need other people. I also think that it's important, if you have children, to reach out to them and let them know what you're going through.
Relationships are everything.
They are.
Yeah. You got it in the can.
Thank you so much.
Right?
Thank you.
That was great. You're a star. You're a real star. There you are. She's the champion.